temporarily, yes.
Okay, we're
What?
live.
Oh,
Well, then, welcome to Monday Night Heroes. And we have a great treat for you for the next foreseeable future. We are playing Traveler. We are playing mostly 1982 version of Traveler, mostly. Some other things tacked on. But enough from me because I'm not running it. I actually get to play it, and I'm super excited. It's Rodney has put this all together. So take it away, Rodney.
Yes. Welcome, everyone. We are playing Traveler, like Steve said. This campaign is called The Art of Insurrection. Pretty unique universe that I've put together. It's kind of a soft reboot of our Rebel Scum campaign, or Rebel Scum adventure that we did a couple months back. So, really, let's just kind of jump right into it.
and it started blasting. Oh, wait, that's a little bit too.
Just go eat an egg.
You're seated on the 276th floor of the Quasar Casino. Through the window, you can see the lights and the traffic of the megacity sprawled out before you. The sky above filled with stars, each one connected by a thin filament of blue. Side effect of the Charybdis, a hyperspace anomaly that somehow prevents spinward travel from the system. You're brought there by a mysterious message relayed through your robot friend P3. Someone wants to meet you all. And it's a very mysterious someone. So while we're waiting on that someone to arrive, go around the table, introduce yourselves, your characters, tell us a little bit about your characters. But I want you to start by giving me your UPPs and your armor and weapons as you're describing yourself. And we'll start with Steve.
All right. Well, I'm playing Vonlin Quiss, who used to be an errant, but is not anymore. UPP BC685C, 39 years old. Also has a psi talent of 10. Mainly use a laser sword. That's air quotes. And I guess cloth armor, because the robes are made of cloth.
All right. Very good. Next up, Gracchus.
I'm Gracchus Sirperch, pirate, loud, roustabout, general thuggery, and I fix stuff. He's smarter than he looks. He looks really rough. His is BC67A2, and he wears jack and has an auto pistol and a really big honking knife.
All right. Hound. Jay.
Yeah.
Introduce us to Hound.
So Hound is a bounty hunter. His stats 9DA764. And not the most social one. He mostly rocks a carbine rifle with a scope with his sidearm of a pistol and a blade, and basically he's out to hunt people down.
What you got for armor?
I have cloth armor.
Cloth armor. All right.
Yes, sir.
And last but certainly not least, Brian.
I am playing Vestal Hallbreaker. It's like regional mechanic. That's a specialist, former diplomat, and maybe not a little bit of intrigue and espionage on the side here. Um, it's a cloth armor and let's see, and a knife is what I'm packing here, and my wits.
Identification, please.
I've lost my identification code. I'll get back to you on that.
That identification code is old, but it passes.
Mm. Ah,
You just wanted your UPP.
yeah, you know me.
Am I to assume that you don't have your sheep?
It's in the car. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Anyway.
Two.
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, yeah. I've got engineering of 7.
Well, as you're sitting around the table, the news hollows are on, the band's playing in the background. You see on the news, it's a picture of a blue-green planetoid. And the captions that are running below it are talking about how the planet Bamberg just recently got in a skirmish with Republican forces. Bloody skirmish. And the usual mouthpieces are all over the hollow web, bad mouthing the Duke, Uhtredsen, and some even calling for an armed invasion of the system of Bamberg to reestablish law and order and show that guy who's boss. The price of loyalty.
What planet are we on?
You are on the planet Hades.
Sounds nice.
Yes, it's the farthest. It's 0501-C852A73-B. It's a lawless place run by a oligarchy of organized crime bosses.
Is that the Argonian cluster?
You are in the Argonian cluster. Yes, it's almost in the center of the top of the map, right near the
Right. No, I'm. And then Bamberg looks like it's at the edge of Gorgon's maze.
Yep.
Putting things in my head prospectively.
Yep. Gorgon's maze is a kind of a difficult to navigate region. There's a lot of just anomalous debris. The asteroid belts and things are so difficult to navigate, the hyperspace storms, that really there's just a point past the two mining worlds. My map. Kargali and Lorien. There's really not much else in there. Eros, popular resort, and Bamberg. core word of the Gorgon's Maze is just an area known as the Deep. That's just been unexplored or has been left alone so long that everything's been forgotten about it. But you're sitting there listening to the news. And, sorry, jumping around in my screen here. I was kind of hoping Brian'd be back by now.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Hold
so
on.
you are here. Okay. So, a young woman comes up to the table and looks at you all, and you wouldn't happen to be the people I was here to meet.
Who are you here to meet?
Well, I'm here to meet a bunch of prison escapees who liberated a droid from the government not too long ago.
Oh, sound like my kind of scum. You know
And
anything about what they look like?
she looks over at you, Fastel.
Mm.
Fastel Hullbreaker?
From
From the mail room?
hey now. Baby, who's asking?
Kai Graven.
It's been a while. Why don't you jog my memory?
Okay, your memory is being jogged. Kai Graven was once the secretary or personal assistant to the director of Republic Intelligence.
No, Mr. Fancy Pants.
The aide de camp, if you will.
Uh-huh. Oh, that seems significant.
Yes.
Wow.
If you are the people that I'm here to meet.
Well, I guess
Say-
first and foremost, who sent you? And just on us meeting up without you saying who you are.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to have a seat. It's really awkward for me to just stand here and talk to you.
Well, you can
Yeah,
sit
let's
down
move
and
to-
tell us.
She goes across to another table and grabs a chair. Never mind that there's a jacket hanging across the back.
Never mind, indeed.
Who I work for is difficult to say.
Yeah, a lot of these intergalactic languages are so hard to pronounce, but do your best.
Well, let's just say that it's an individual who would prefer to remain anonymous at this time.
Why don't we all?
Exactly. I figure if anyone understands the point of discretion, it's the four of you.
Discretion costs extra.
She reaches into her jacket, pulls out a data pad, taps a couple of buttons, and discreetly shows you all the screen. It's your bounty listings for escaping the prison.
How much?
Who's got the biggest bounty?
Who's got the biggest bounty?
Yeah, I mean, I want to know. They've got the details, right?
Well, of
I'm gonna be able.
course, the highest bounty is the member of an illegal religious sect with
Never heard of it.
with a propensity for photon blades and justice.
What? Outrageous.
She quickly closes the screen, puts it back in her jacket. She's like, I assume you've heard the news
There's a lot of news to hear.
about Bamberg.
We were just watching that.
How
They want to
convenient.
invade.
What's the actual news about it?
The actual
What's being
news
hidden?
is Duke Uhtredsen has made no public statement as of yet.
Hmm.
But if opinion polls can be trusted, he could be a pretty powerful face of the rebellion. Plus, he's
You could
mega
also-
rich and has his own personal navy. And he
Duke
has a lot of
Uhtredsen?
sway. Duke Uhtredsen of Bamberg.
Could also be a real big bullseye. But go on. What you thinking might be advantageous?
Well, he's already shown his willingness to publicly brawl
Mm-hmm.
with the government. Which
So
means he
why
doesn't
isn't he
mind the
already on
bullseye.
board? Why isn't he already on board then?
Because the Duke likes to keep to himself. Gorgon's Maze, as close as it is to the capital, because of the navigational difficulties, he enjoys a degree of autonomy that the rest of the worlds don't have.
Assuming the capital is Maralog.
Yes. Well, that's the Chancellor's private residence. Athena is the actual capital world.
Okay.
But effectively, yeah.
Okay.
And other than your actions and this skirmish with Drumpf's people, we're not really in open warfare.
Hmm.
But we could make greater strides toward restoring freedom to this subsector with him on board. But to arrange this meeting, we have to sweeten the deal with a couple of gifts.
Gifts.
We would like you to be the first contact with Duke Uhtredsen.
An intriguing proposition. Should I ask why?
Because I have other matters to attend to.
Well,
What's this woman's name?
I'm sorry?
What's this woman's name?
This woman's name is Kai Graven. Kaigraven.
Hmm.
So that's what we
And you
would
don't
like.
want us. Mhm. And we're supposed to leave him alive, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to convince him to join the rebellion.
And if he doesn't, we leave him alive, right?
Yes. mail room.
Okay.
You leave him.
He is the Duke of that system, so I mean, I don't think we're gonna get a shot at him on his like planet surrounded by his people.
That's why we have to plan ahead if it's going to go south or if we've got different orders.
We don't have orders. She's hiring us.
I know. I'm just making sure.
She pulls her briefcase, puts it on the table, unlatches it, and drops a plastic container with a little cover on it containing 3,500 credits in credit coins. Your hard currency. Half of the fee.
Good.
Could be worthwhile. And what's the other? When do we receive the other half? Spelling it out.
You receive the other half by returning here after arranging a meeting.
All
That's
right.
all.
Where do you want the meeting to take place? On Bamberg? Bamberg? Bamberg.
Well, the Duke's part of the instructions are within this. She pulls an envelope out of the case. Real paper. I just want to enforce that this is not common for anything to be written on paper.
Mm-hmm.
She places that onto the table. She says, besides Holonet communication, anybody can be listening in.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is different but not impossible. But we're just arranging for meeting, not for transport if he decides to come.
Yes.
So you had mentioned a couple of things to sweeten the pot. Us being the first. What's the other one?
Oh, sorry, gentlemen, it's not you. The first of which is this. She pulls a small box and puts it onto the table. She operates a couple of buttons on the side and it opens up. And this is particularly interesting to you, Vonland, because it is the personal seal. You can tell you recognize your errant iconography. It's the personal seal of Jesma Nomi, a legendary errant from centuries ago. Kind of a folk hero.
Okay.
She closes the briefcase and returns it to her side. The second gift, well, it's whiskey.
Good whiskey?
And Kai just smiles. Have you heard of Persephone whiskey?
Maybe. Who hasn't?
Well, lots of whiskey is made on Persephone, but Uhtred prefers Tankar 1977.
Very discriminating.
The problem with Tankar 1977 is that the recipe is particularly volatile in hyperspace. And it has to be transported in a special sealed crate.
Smooth.
But there's also another problem.
Okay.
The last case of Tankar 1977 is in the possession of Representative Leto Herrick.
Oh, wait, you don't have the whiskey?
No.
Oh, that's real challenge now, isn't it?
What a great gift.
Well, it's a gift for the Duke, but it's an audition for you.
And how much
This is
whiskey
getting-
is there?
We only want one
I
bottle.
just want to make sure. So only one. Oh, I was gonna say if there's 2 bottles, then we could deliver 1 bottle, keep 1 for us. But
No, there's a case of them. She just wants one bottle from that case.
Yeah, we just want one bottle.
But if we get more, that's our problem, right?
But Leto Herrick, Representative Leto Herrick, he's a Republican loyalist. Voted for the Navy to be placed under the authority of intergalactic customs enforcement.
Hmm.
So for your audition, we want you to steal it from him.
okay, that sounds like
All
fun,
right.
actually.
Do you have plans, floor plans of where Representative Herrick keeps his whiskey?
Not currently, but P3 might know somebody on Persephone. Oh, who'd we lose?
Brian.
What?
Oh, you're back.
Yep, sorry. Comms dropped on me here.
But yeah, P3.
So we're gonna need to go down and talk to P3 to figure out what's going on. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, P3's on the ship.
Okay.
Oh, all right then.
P3 liked the cut of your jib and decided to stay aboard as your medic and steward.
Hold on. All right, so we're on Hades. Persephone is a parsec away, so
Yep.
it's like 8 hours
Mm-hmm.
to get to Persephone.
Yep.
Well, guess we go for a ride. And honestly, I talk to P3, figure out where the heck we got to go and go get the stuff.
Yeah, but well, hold on. Do you have
Mm-hmm.
no information about any of his protection, Representative Herrick here? Like,
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, any information that you can hand over would help facilitate this. And I realize that this is an audition, but the bottom line is we want to get this over to Brandberg to bribe him to joining our cause. So
Yeah.
any help you can put out there, we would appreciate it.
The only information that I have is that his estate is about an hour's flight east of the starport. And that it's a lightly fortified compound. We haven't been able to get anyone inside.
Uh-huh.
How often have you tried?
Well, we still have the letter, so.
Right.
But we did send one guy. on an audition there, just to get a little bit of a lay of the land. I don't think he made it past the cornfield.
There's a cornfield.
So that's more information than we had.
Right.
But like I said, P3 has indicated that he knows somebody on the planet that could be more helpful.
Yeah, we have to figure out for garrison size, and I don't know. It's like, does this guy have anyone else coming after him? I know we've got an interest in him, but
Well, he's a Republican senator, so I'm sure he
Yeah.
has a lot of enemies and a lot of quote friends.
yeah. Yeah, and well-meaning friends who get in the middle of this could be a hassle, but we'll deal
Alright,
with
so-
that when we come to it.
We do know
What's
that the Congress is in session, so Representative Herrick is not currently on the planet.
So maybe the security's a little bit more lax.
Exactly. Our last guy did go in during a break, a legislative break.
What's the timeline for all this? How much time do we have to get in and out and get down to Bamberg?
Kai looks over at the hollow screen where the news report is now saying that the Congress is now debating whether or not to place an amber zone around Bamberg.
So in other words, we need to sneak in before we no
need to
longer
do
can
it.
get in.
Yeah, we need to do it as quickly as possible, or they'll have Bamberg blockaded. Okay.
All right.
What is Persephone's UPP?
All right, it is 0601-C764-629-C. And for all of you playing the home game, that's the hex on the map along with the relevant information about the planet. And for those of you who have never heard that string of numbers sitting at the table.
Sorry.
All right, so that's a pretty heavy law level.
hmm
Like that's like no weapons, none, zip, zilch, zero.
So we have to go in by charm alone. Gotcha.
My eye's gonna twitch if that happens again. What is it with? Sorry, what is it with Traveler not being able to use my weapon? Just saying.
Mhm.
Nobody said anything about you not being able to use your weapon.
It just says you can't. It's illegal to use your weapon.
Correct.
Doesn't mean we
It's illegal to get caught using
don't
weapons.
get caught.
What's a big bad bounty hunter care about the law level?
Fair enough. Listen, you're starting to help with a delinquent here, so just saying it's your fault.
No.
All right, so it's got a standard atmosphere,
Yep.
which is all right.
So what is the area around where we need to go? Is it a heavy city? Is it
Farmland.
port? Farm? Perfect. Okay.
Hmm. If we can't get in, maybe we can get him to come out.
Well, he's not there.
Okay.
We're going to get the liquor.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, how do we get them to bring that out?
Well,
Maybe.
Well, I mean, all this is stuff we can be doing while we're in transit. We have 8
Let's
hours
get in
of
transit.
travel time to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
But we can ask P3 anything pertinent about like the actual compound and security if he has any idea. And then maybe we could like do the old we're here to clean the air scrubbers.
Ah, the
What level of
classics.
force are we allowed? Are we allowed deadly force? Are we allowed, what is the actual parameter? So when we go in, I know how to behave.
Well, our
You
main
know,
goal is for you to succeed. That's the whole pass fails conditioned.
so what I hear from this is that you don't care how we get it as long as we get the bottle.
Right. But
Okay.
if you think about it, most of the people who are going to be there are going to be staff, right? Residential staff. Maybe politicos, maybe aides, but it's mostly going to be like security and domestics.
Okay. So what you're saying is if you flip around a little shiny sword, everybody's going to run away?
No, what I'm saying is like I would prefer if we weren't um
Antagonistic?
if pe- I would like to keep the body count to a minimum.
That's fine. I just want to make sure that I'm crystal clear. So if something comes up, then I know that I need to talk instead of using other persuasive methods.
I mean,
Not
if we
that I'm
do it
very
right, we
capable
might
of
not
talking.
even have to pull a weapon. You know?
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
if we're gonna,
I
it's
guess if we're doing this, we're doing it.
Yep.
I don't think we've got much choice unless you can come up with a better job for us to take on.
But we got to pass. We got to pass and get a bottle in order to get our job. It's not really a choice. It's either we get this or we don't, and we fail.
All right.
Yeah,
But
this is kind of a very complicated interview process.
For a job, technically, we did not apply for.
right. I'm just saying, not that I've actually had a hand in it. Occasionally, if you fail a job audition, you
But
fail, and I just
but
want to make sure we're not in that candidate pool.
I do tap the briefcase and say 3,500 credits says you know, even if we don't pass the audition, at least we're not worse for wear.
I mean, I guess if we screw this up, the worst scenario besides immediate and summary execution is that we also add attempted theft of liquor on our
Dude,
rap
we
sheet.
broke out of a prison.
Yeah, I'm
We
sure that's also on
free
our rap sheet.
we freed P3 from being reprogrammed and made into like a martyr or an example for sentient robots everywhere. We've done some shit. So
Yeah, you've submitted a
stealing a
fairly
bottle of
impressive
whiskey,
application.
Attempted theft of whiskey. It's just
stealing a bottle of whiskey from this jackass isn't going to make us any more wanted than we already are.
Yeah, but what are you in for? It's going to be just fine. All right. Anyway, well, hell, I'm in.
Well, you've all heard that things don't go well for errants in prison.
Uh-huh.
They could have the
Oh.
death sentence on like 24 systems. No, federal death sentence.
Intergalactic, planetary.
Why would you do that to me?
Oh, what's the matter with that?
Because now I have
Everybody
Beastie
likes
Boys in my head.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
I wrote part of this campaign listening to Paul's Boutique.
Fuck. I hate you guys sometimes. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to go down there and see what we got and see if we can either talk our way around or see if we can sneak our way around.
All right. So when this is all over, are we coming back here and meeting?
Yes.
Or do you have like
once
secret...
you meet with the Duke, the letter, this is the only part of the letter that I will tell you, also has instructions for composing a message to return to us. So you will return here once the meeting has been arranged, and we'll know the details of that meeting. Do not worry.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I take it you're game for a little fun.
Yeah, for a little hunt here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so,
I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen?
An extremely volatile bottle of whiskey explodes in the hall and we all get spaced.
Yeah. Where do we get the whiskey transporting contraption?
oh, I'm sure he has some laying around. The representative is quite a collector.
Checking my notes to see if I've got a background in explosive spirit transport here, or one of you. This seems like an incredibly bad idea.
Now,
I mean, we can
if
engineer
you'll
something.
excuse me, I have a shuttle to catch.
I believe you do. It was, I'd love to say a pleasure, but we'll just see after the end of this caper.
She's halfway across the room.
I'm still saying it.
Fast Toll, I think she likes you.
Yeah. Yeah. I like her too.
As you're approaching the ship, Gracchus, you see someone motioning to you from the from one of the side corridors.
Okay.
It's
Blink for a second and then head over there.
okay. You head over there, and as you get closer, you realize it's your uncle, Shrek Sir Perch, captain of the Hawk Moon, the notorious pirate ship of which you own 6 shares.
Captain Uncle?
Sister ship to the Quorum.
My boy, I'm glad to see that you actually made it here.
Oh, yeah?
Well, yeah. Someone has got to be able to deliver your share.
Oh.
He hands you a stack of credit notes. About 1,200. Nice. It's like, profits have been a little light this past year. What with the Republic and this ice and all. Really making things difficult to make an honest living at piracy.
That's why I retired.
Aye. But I still have the dream that this is what this Grand Republic was founded for. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I'm with
there's
these guys. I point over at the rest of the people.
oh yeah, those guys. That's
We were
a
in prison.
oh we heard. It was all over the hollows for a little while. Then it got brushed away real quick.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Yes. But another reason I came in person, nephew, is that
Mhm.
I need your assistance in a matter.
Oh, really?
What's that?
Well, you see, the crew is taking up a referendum concerning moving our operations to the Gaul sector.
Oh,
And since you have 6 shares of the ship, that does entitle you to a vote.
well, I'll just vote with you. I'd vote with family.
Gaul sector it is.
Oh.
Well, it looks like you're on your way somewhere, so
Yeah, I
Someone's
better
better
get
in
back.
nowhere.
well, may your fuses never short and your tanks never be empty.
Keep flying.
And with that, Captain Shrek recedes into the crowd.
Crocus pulls out his nasal spray and takes a couple of big hits and then sneezes into a dirty cloth that he shoves into his pocket and goes back to join everybody.
It takes 20 minutes or so for you to get back to the older part of the spaceport where you park the ship. You know, the docking bays that don't ask any questions. Where you find your ship, the Ruby Soho. What color is the Ruby Soho?
Um,
Ruby?
Soho. All right.
Okay. Gleaming red in the artificial lights of the hangar. Ramp is down. You enter in. P3 is just standing there. He's like, "Good evening. Did you find everything you need?"
Actually, kind of funny. We were
Yeah.
told that everything we need to be found by you.
Well, that is a talent of mine. But did you speak with Miss Kai?
We did.
Ah. So are we about to set course?
We are.
Set course and then figure out what's going on down there. Unless you could tell us more.
Well,
What would we expect down there if it's farmland?
down where, sir?
Persephone.
Oh, Persephone. Well, I can tell you more as we're on our way. It is an 8-hour journey.
Yeah.
Talk away. We're going to be here for a while, so.
I'm afraid, Master Hunter, that I am not the pilot of this vessel.
I am. Just
No?
need to get everything in the Navicomputer.
One thing I forgot to mention is that she also gives you a pair of nav discs. Both of them have a little piece of tape over them. One says Persephone and the other says Bamberg. So you don't have to calculate it off the top of your head.
Oh, cool.
That was in the description. I forgot to read it. Sorry.
Oh, good. What, you mean you can't remember everything all the time?
So go up into space, get your clearance and all to exit the atmosphere, and you fly towards jump point. It's going to take you a few minutes to get there because your ship is pretty damn fast.
It is. We do 3Gs.
Yeah.
Is it basically the same? You have to get 100 diameters out.
Yeah, that's the safe point. Get 100 diameters out, and then you can transition into hyperspace. Yeah. So let's have our first rolls of the night. Coordinates are plugged into the computer. We just need an 8 engineering roll from Gracchus to divert the power to the hyperdrive.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
If you want, oh boy, I can always roll for it. That'll make
Oh,
it a lot more
I can
exciting.
do it. I'm worried my dice are going to screw me on it. So
Don't get us blown up in the high atmosphere. That's all I'm asking.
It's engineer plus your intelligence bonus, right?
There are no intelligence bonuses.
Oh, right. I thought it was.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
What am
that's
I thinking of?
Mongoose.
Yeah, okay. Can I do anything to like take a minute or so to think about this before I roll? I'm just trying to give myself a
Yes.
little bit of a bonus here.
Okay, yeah.
Just take a deep breath.
I mean, in character, not me. The
Oh,
player.
okay.
Well, you should probably have like engineering tools, right? I
Yeah.
guess that'd be for fixing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me give it a try. I'm such a whiner. I got 9.
Okay. Yep. You it takes you a second, but the muscle memory kicks in and you flip all the proper levers, and you hear the hyperdrive thrum to life. All right. Pilot,
Yeah, what do you need from me?
I need an 8.
Because I rolled a good. Because I rolled a 10.
Okay. You throttle up. You see the field of stars form into a tunnel, and boom, you're gone. You're now cruising through hyperspace for 8 hours.
You have to pay attention to hyperspace.
No.
Okay. All right. Well,
Someone-
P3. Tell us what you what the library data has to say about Representative Leto Herrick.
Representative Leto Herrick. Well, he was relatively unknown until a couple of months ago when he came down making a lot of very aggressive statements about law enforcement within the galaxy, within the subsector. Was instrumental in writing and passing getting the legislation passed to group the entirety of the Republic military under the command of the Interstellar Customs Enforcement, or ICE.
Going Stones.
His second major bill was he introduced the legislation to create the Kill Trooper Corps.
Ooh.
Hate those guys.
It was a stunt that made the news simply because of the audacity of calling elite soldiers kill troopers. Other than that, he's been pretty quiet, fairly conservative voting record. Keeps to himself, other than he's known to be a collector of art and antiques and fine liquors from across the sector.
Do you have any information on his compound?
Oh, I personally do not. However, there is a maintenance robot who works at Starport. He was involved with the engineering team that built that compound, from what I understand.
What's the robot's designation?
Oh, we just call him Archibald.
Oh.
Archibald.
How do we find this Archibald?
He works with the Aid Society, so he's probably within their local office.
Do any of us have Traveler's Aid?
It's okay if you don't. Traveler's Aid works a little bit differently out here. They help everyone.
Okay. Well, I suppose find Archibald. And once we're there, I feel like we're going in blind, like really, really blind.
I feel, yeah, well, we are, but I feel like, have we been to any of these planets before? Like, what is security like in terms of we're wanted?
Mm-hmm. Well,
and it's not like the Third Imperium where, you know, you could be wanted, but it takes like years for that information to disseminate throughout the Empire. Like, this is like fairly instant.
Yeah, we should
fairly
look at getting some fake IDs.
Yeah.
I should ask my uncle about that.
At least to get us into, at least, you know, past customs and everything.
Yeah.
Because apparently they're in charge of everything, so
Maybe we should go. Maybe we should head back to that lawless planet and pick up some fake IDs and stuff and head out again.
I'm just still trying to figure out.
Boy, you do.
Well, I'm wondering if we like this is happening a little bit of time after our last adventure.
Yes. Yes, you have been kind of laying low for a little while.
Right. So maybe like during that time, we actually constructed fake identities.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
All right.
I'll allow it. You can even give yourselves aliases.
Do we cheat them and how? But
That
the
I don't know
question is,
how.
well, all right. So the question is how do we want to get the bottle?
Well,
Uh,
that's not the question yet because we don't know. We're going in blind, right?
Yeah.
We need to
right.
talk to Archibald to find out what the situation is like on the ground, like what the
Yep.
compound's like, what the security's like,
Mm-hmm. Well, I
all
mean,
that
it's like,
stuff.
well, the
I
question
mean,
is so we can,
we
it's
can't
like,
make
we,
plans
we,
until we know that.
mm-hmm.
We could
I'm just,
go over options,
Yeah,
like
because the
different
other thing is,
approaches, but you can't make hard
yeah,
plans without like
yeah,
knowing what you're getting into.
we need to know if we're going in soft or hard. What are we going to be doing? Are we going to be going in, able to talk our way through or able to sneak our way in, or are we going to have to kick down front door? I think we're not going
right.
to
I
know until
mean,
we talk to Archibald.
yeah, I guess so. I mean, and I'm just trying to make sure that we're kind of on the same page here of what we're looking at, because, I'm not
Well,
against doing a heist, but, but is there a way that maybe if he's also collecting other fine art objects, maybe we can get a trade and or something like that if we could do that. Just trying to figure out other possible angles.
that
Um,
might be a possibility, or that might be what gets us in the door. But remember, he's not there.
yeah. Wait, what if we pose out as an art object deliverer, right? That we've got this new shipment. I don't know what the manifest is. I don't know why it's not set up right here. But and then we have someone snuck into the compound. And
Maybe let's go talk to Archibald.
let's find Archibald.
Okay. You come out of hyperspace. Uh, cruise toward the planet. Doo-doo-doo. You enter Persephone's atmosphere. You see a patchwork of fields and herds, food processing plants, breweries. The starport's a modest and spread out affair. Transports ships taking off and landing at regular intervals. You find a berth on the east side, near where the Aid Society's headquarters is. Traffic controllers take over for you and help guide your ship in. You land, you exit, and you come out into the concourse. There's not a lot of people on this side of the station or this side of the port. You see several smaller ships, kind of like yours, personal transports, local yachts, just maybe cruising out a couple of orbits around the planet and coming back, space tourists. A couple of smaller grab vehicles look like they're delivering feed, picking up stuff here and there. A bunch of characters, kind of rustic in a science fiction-y sense, I suppose. A lot of loose tunics and pants and stuff.
Hmm.
And then you finally come to the entrance of the Aid Society. 3/4 of the neon on the sign doesn't work. And the windows are pretty dusty. This place really doesn't see much these days.
Is the Travelers Aid Society, is it like out of sync with the government's vision? Is that why?
You could say that. You could say that.
Mm-hmm.
The real hallmark of the Travelers Aid Society is, the willingness of everyone helping everyone.
Aw.
Something that the Drumpf administration does not like all that much.
Hmm.
But they keep their nose down, take their private donations, and continue doing what they're doing the best they can.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And as you approach the building, the doors slide open, and you're granted access to the lobby. There's a beat-up desk droid at the main entrance. Hello, welcome to the Travelers Aid Society.
Hello, we are travelers, and we are in need of aid.
Clearly. What may I help you with?
What is your designation? If you don't mind me asking.
K4R3N.
Oh. You're not the droid we're looking for.
Who are you looking for?
Looking for a droid named Archibald.
Oh, Archibald. One moment.
Yes.
K4 turns, glides along her track to the other side of the counter. Archie! Someone's looking for you! Comes back, turns back towards you, and if you would please be seated in the waiting area, I'm sure Archibald will be right out.
Well, I will be happy to.
I was walking around the desk and I see that Neva sisters on your computers. Oh no, where are they at? You know, my time sheet.
Mm-hmm. Do
Exactly.
you have anything to drink?
Oh, yes, there are vending machines around the corner. You will
Oh.
find that they are free.
All right. Thank you.
You wait 10, 15 minutes, Fastel's on his, third bag of space Cheetos. And this garbage can looking robot comes wheeling out of the back room. He's got a few panels missing. Some scratches on his main optic lens. It's a beat up model.
Hey, Archibald.
Who's asking?
Our pal P3 sent us.
Mm-hmm.
If
You're a very helpful fellow.
If a garbage can with an optic sensor on top could have a look of surprise. P3?
Ooh, calm down. Just keep it our inside voices.
Inside voice. This is inside.
All right. No, this is going to go real well.
Look, don't worry. This place is not bugged. I check it out myself every 3 hours. And no one's been in here for 20.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, I mean, look at where we're located. We're centrally located to all the traffic.
Well, anyway, P3 sent us. He mentioned that you might have some information about the layout and security of Representative Leto Herrick's villa.
What, are you going to rob the place?
We're gonna blow it up. What do you think?
Please tell me you're going to rob the place.
Well,
Oh, that's
in a
not
manner of
usually.
speaking.
We're going to make it a very interesting place. Yeah, I mean, no time at all.
Follow me then. And
Representative Herrick has an item that we wish to liberate.
so you're going to rob the place.
All right, you know what? I guess we should just put all our cards on the table out there. Yeah.
Well, you
we got-
fleshies are all right with me. Follow me.
It-
And the optic at the top of the trash can looking body turns completely 180 degrees, and Archibald rolls back the way he came. But now it looks like you're looking at his back.
Uh-huh.
It's a neat trick.
So is there anything you're looking for when we go shopping?
Yeah, take an upper decker at his toilet. If I wasn't a robot, I would have done it myself.
Huh.
I did squirt oil on his rug once. It was liberating.
You're a robot after my own heart.
Okay.
So, I was part of the engineering team that built that place. Was responsible for some of the frameworks around the hangar and the lower level. As such, I got to keep track of the blueprints.
Mm-hmm.
And he says all of this without his optic looking at you. And as soon as he says, I got to keep the blueprints, a projection emanates from his optic onto the wall in front of you.
Take notes.
And Archibald shows you there's a central structure that's kind of round. Off to the left side of the central structure is a hangar large enough for a 200-ton vessel and several ground and air vehicles. There's a couple of fuel tanks attached to the side of the hangar. To the right of the central building is what is marked on the blueprint as the security building. You see barracks for human guards, a couple of conference rooms, some holding cells, maintenance facilities for the robot guards on patrol. The central building is 2 floors. The upstairs of the central building is Herrick's personal residence. The lower level is the kitchen, the laundry. There's a formal reception area, dining room, cafeteria for the staff and the security, small conference room, and some office space. Then the scene kind of shifts up a little bit, and he goes, "This is what you're really interested in."
Okay.
And it's the basement level. The basement spans about halfway across the hangar to the edge of the central residence pod, for lack of a better word.
All right.
All right. The right-hand third is cross-hatched out.
What's this?
Well, that's the vault.
Okay.
That was handled completely separately.
Huh. Do you know who'd have a plan for any of the details on that?
Unfortunately, I wasn't on that team.
Yeah.
This is the best I can get you is a general layout of the grounds.
Okay.
Do any of you have a personal computer?
No.
Not I.
Really?
I'm sure we have one, but what do we need one for?
He rolls over to a cabinet. Manipulators pop out of the central hub, and he opens the cabinet.
Still can't see it.
There's a stack of essentially laptops and tablets. He motions his manipulator almost like he's taking an index of the devices in this cabinet, and gets to a point on the third shelf and goes, and that one.
Okay.
He wheels back over to you and holds his manipulator out with the tablet.
What will this tablet do for us?
It's a tablet.
Thanks for that update.
It does
Is
everything
it
a
loaded with
tablet
anything to help
does.
us?
Well, not yet.
Okay.
You hear whirring, clicking from somewhere inside the robot's body. And then what looks to be like a data card pops out of a slot. This will. But just for you, I'll say it real slow for your primate brain. You take this piece and you plug it in here.
All right.
You got that, Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah.
I do, you
that.
oversized trash can.
Ha ha! Haven't been called that in ages.
All right. So, what do you think? It's like, how easy is it to turn on or turn off the security gates on these things? Like, if we could, I'd love to be able to lock the security team in their barracks.
What do I know? I'm a construction and maintenance bot.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. Tell me about the fire control systems out here. What do we use to put out fires around here?
Grav trucks with water tanks.
Okay. Nope.
I don't know.
So
Maybe
no.
there's a central sprinkler. They've never worked on this side of the starport.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to figure out if you maybe use some fire retardant foam or anything like that. But okay, that's handy. All right, guys. Have we got any other questions for our erstwhile friend here?
You know any of the bots that worked on the vault? or the security system?
Well, here's the thing.
Mm.
Herrick's not big on bots.
Okay.
Most of them were destroyed immediately afterwards.
Wow.
And by most of them, I mean ones that weren't me.
Let's see.
Not from his lack of trying.
How did you make it
Oh.
away?
I'm tougher than I look. I pretended
You
to be
have to be.
deactivated and just laid there in the scrap pile until everybody left, and then I just kind of rolled my ass out of there.
All right.
Still get an ache in my motivator.
What kind of weapons was he using at the time? Energy weapons, it's like slug throwers, big baseball bats. I don't know.
Well, yeah, they liked
thing is-
crowbars.
The other thing is that if he's not there all the time, it'd be very difficult to find out what kind of weapons they have.
Yeah.
Because they could have definitely updated it. I think the best thing is for us just to go scope it out and go look. As long as we got blueprints of what the area's like, then make do with what we have.
Solid, solid. Let's go get some recon.
Well, speaking of recon, we were told that an operative tried to infiltrate the villa a little while ago and ended up dead in a cornfield.
I heard about that on the news.
Do you know anything
I mean-
about that? Are there news articles? I guess they'd probably be propaganda rags, but
I mean,
I
you
mean,
know,
is he?
I wouldn't trust anything coming out of the official sources. But I mean, the gist of the information's there. This guy was sneaking around. He was in the cornfield, caught one of the laser trip mines he's got buried out there. You know, because after that whole kill trooper thing, there was people threatening his life and stuff.
Laser trip mines.
That's got to be legal.
Well, he is the representative. And he's got the chancellor on speed dial, so you know how it is.
Now, if I was going to have a safeguard against laser trip mines, what would I actually have to be?
Well, yeah, if you're asking me,
Sure.
I'd keep my torso out of the cornfield.
Why was he going through a friggin' cornfield? But all right. No cornfield infiltration. Got it. How do the corn harvesters do it? I'm sure there's got to be some kind of master control.
How should I know? I'm a construction and mechanic robot.
Not asking you, I'm asking the rest of the team.
I guess.
Okay. Would it be in our interest to disable this laser minefield, or should we just?
We don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, all right.
We don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, all right. Okay, well, enough of a minefield then. I just know that he's in there somewhere.
The thing is it's easier for us just to avoid the stuff and go.
Hmm.
We don't want to
Sounds
spend
like
extra
it.
time. We just want to get in, get out. Because the longer you're hanging around a place, the more chance you have of getting caught.
Right.
Yeah. Agreed.
So let's just go scope it out and see what we can do.
Yep.
Well, let me rephrase that. I have nothing else to ask. Do you guys have any other questions for him? I don't want to make your decision for you.
No, no, no. I mean, it's like I think um, we we've all my questions are answered.
There might be a public record because it's the representatives' house. There might be a public record of deliveries or maintenance or something like that that we can try and get.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
I could be a
Oh,
Domino's
yeah.
delivery person.
Yeah. We could try to find the
The,
protocols.
the trick really is how do we approach this place?
Hmm.
See, and that's kind of why I wanted to get eyes on it to see how we could approach it. Because if it's like just a open area with no fortifications, that's a
Yeah.
lot different than if it's a stronghold. If it's a stronghold, we're going to approach it a lot differently.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it has the fortifications of laser mines in cornfields. So
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying, yeah. All right. Well, let's prep up for that. It's like, and see if we can watch any patterns here. See how they actually, yeah, if anyone even comes by to get past the security gates. But let's just see what we're looking at. Thank you. Let's load up.
So the question would become,
Hmm.
lot like you said with the public records, find out who delivers what to them.
Hmm.
Food deliveries or whatever. That would be a
Yeah.
great way to sneak in and get what we need.
Right. Like, maybe they deliver food, energy, supply crates, etc. And we're looking for whoever or whatever gets past the gate the fastest. I think. Hopefully. Like if they've been vetted already or something like that. And we can either get into the truck, hijack it, or convince the driver to get us in through that. That could be one way in. But all right, let's just keep an eye out for that.
here's another thing we might be able to do.
Mm.
So, as a member of a certain religious order,
Oh,
I do have some extraordinary abilities.
celestial fundraising. Yes, I like it.
Well, I do have the ability to send thoughts.
Interesting.
I just hope that was a myth.
Well, the myth is that if we can get close enough, I might be able to get us in by telling whoever's on the at the gate that we are
Oh,
supposed to be there.
right. Well, let's figure out who's supposed to be there.
So just
Do we anti-gravity sled?
we actually do have, don't we have a we have a vehicle,
Yeah, we
right?
totally got an anti-gravity
Yeah.
sled.
Yeah, you do have an air raft.
Yeah, oh, air raft. Yeah, sorry.
It drops down from the bottom of your spaceship near the ramp.
Hey, baby! Now we actually get a tour around. All right, well, off we go.
So you guys are headed to the estate.
Is it all flat land that we observed from, or is there an elevated position in the geography?
This section of the planet is a large swath of plain and lightly rolling hills, as most of it is farmland.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. All right. Still, we'll try to find a discrete point of observation.
But there's a good bit of traffic coming in and out of this place. But you have to fly for an hour outside the starport to find Herrick's residence.
Right.
And you mingle with the traffic. You make your way out, following country roads or pathways and stuff like that. You're flying along at a fairly high altitude, high enough that you can make out what you see with some detail, but also high enough to not really attract any attention.
Good.
And about an hour after you leave the starport, you come across Herrick's estate off to itself. There's a cornfield off to the right of the security building, but the other two sides, the back and the hangar side, are actually wheat fields. The front of the house is a pretty ornate lawn. It has pads for landing air rafts and other small in-system ships. There's a larger pad for larger ships, 100, 200, 300 ton ships. Fly in, drop off somebody, and leave. And you can see around the building at every corner, and then one in the middle. Does anyone have binoculars?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. If you have binoculars, you can take your turns passing them around. But you see 6 security robots stationed at regular intervals, one on each corner of the building and one on each, front and back.
I thought this guy wasn't big on robots.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, he got rid of the ones that built his place, not the ones that are guarding his place.
Oh, okay.
Plus, you guys know generally enough about robots is that these are not robots like Archibald and P3.
Okay.
These are not autonomous at all. They have a very limited... They're easier to control. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
They don't have GPPs.
And now we know.
There's 6 of them.
There's 6 of them that you can see. You look through, you make a wide pass, made a wrong turn, and you're turning around. You see that the upper floor has balconies. In the front, there are guards, but there are no guards on the balconies in the rear.
Are those organic guards?
They are organic guards. They are humans.
Interesting.
Perfect.
How close can we get?
I'd say if you were feeling particularly feisty, you could just buzz the place.
All right, buzz the place. I will try, like, buzz the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And while we're doing that, I can do life detection to determine just the presence of other minds, like really the number of minds present and the general type of minds, like animal,
Okay.
human, alien, whatever, and approximately where they are.
Okay.
So that will cost me 1 side point.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So, correlating this with your memory of the blueprints Archibald showed you, there are 3 mines in the personal residence.
Okay.
2 outside the personal residence, the guys on the front balconies. The main floor of the central building. "13 mines."
Huh.
The hangar, there are 6.
We're trying to get to the basement, right?
Yep. The security
Yeah.
office, 4. And it seems like your abilities can't quite penetrate down into the basement.
Oh.
I didn't think they would. Okay, so I let everybody know. I'll show them on the blueprints
Okay.
Mhm.
approximately what we have. So I'm guessing that like the 3 mines in the residence are his family.
He minds his family?
What?
What?
Mine does.
Oh. Okay.
And
Now
then
that makes
probably
more
the 13 are probably on the main floor, probably like staff, maybe some security.
Oh, I didn't think of that, staff. That's a good idea, yeah. So I was thinking could be all combatants. Staff makes more sense, though.
everyone can be a combatant once.
Well, I mean, just because your staff doesn't mean you don't know how to fight, right?
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh, that's
it
what
could
your
be
little
like
photon sword is for.
it could be like a Kill Bill movie
Mhm.
where everybody knows kung fu, even like the
Yeah.
janitor.
Are there really 88 of them? Anyway.
Okay.
Well, I mean, one part of me says that if we can chip off the laser mine field with a vehicle or something like that, and get a bunch of them to go outside while we do our stuff inside,
Well,
or
why
something
bother with
like
a
that.
vehicle? Why can't we have our sniper set one off
Mhm.
at a distance?
Yep.
Yeah.
I could definitely do
Actually, oh yeah, let's. Why don't we do that? Um, is it going to be a big problem if we just have a? That's like if you snipe it away from there, it's like I mean, we can probably evade, detection if we're really smart. But let's just see what the typical security response is to a distraction or something like that. So maybe
No,
set off.
I think if we set it off, we're putting it in motion. We don't have like a ton of time
Yep.
to do this.
Yeah.
Set
All
it
right. All
off,
right.
go around back.
Mhm.
If we could if it's their family in the residence, we can just,
It's not like we can either charm them or you could just neutralize them.
we could just tie them to chairs.
I have zip ties. So, I mean, we
Uh-huh.
could definitely
Yeah.
bundle them up.
Okay. You're not
Then we
expecting.
could, as stealthily as we can, because I'm not saying that we are going to actually succeed in that, make our way
Mhm.
downstairs, right?
Right.
If we have to fight, we have to fight, but try not to.
No, we need one of the family members, or we need to get at
No,
least
we
one
don't
of the
need
family
any family.
members. No, it's like they might have the ability to actually get us past the door security of the vault.
Get us past the door security of the vault.
To get to the bottle of wine, of whiskey we're actually trying to get. How we have it, otherwise it's going to be a real pain, because if it's
I
an
have a
actual
laser
family,
sword. I have a laser
That's
sword.
okay, that's an awful lot of confidence in Blazer Sword versus just asking them to open the door for us. But yes, all right, close enough to a plan.
we can get in a position.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's the plan?
So the
So,
plan is oh, go ahead, Steve.
I was going to say, Hound is going to cause a distraction by sniping at the laser minefield and setting it off. During the confusion of that, we are going to go to the. I was going to say we can go around back, but that just leaves our grad vehicle just dangling in the wind.
But the back has the least amount of.
It does, but we'd have to leave the vehicle
Now the
there.
grab vehicle. Whose grab vehicle is this?
It's the ship's.
Oh,
Sorry.
Can we
Yeah.
put it return to sender? Is that a possibility?
Well, how are we going to
I
get
mean,
back though?
no, it
Well,
doesn't
here's the
already
thing.
come with an autopilot. It's like, yeah,
So
actually,
here's the thing:
yeah.
is that there is a hangar there also.
Mhm.
If we're gonna steal a bottle, might as well steal a ship while we're at it. You said there's 6 people in the hangar. I mean,
Oh my God! If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
exactly.
Okay. Right. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. All right. Again, I just want to remind you, this is a volatile bottle of alcohol, and we're
No,
assuming that this.
it's only volatile when it goes through hyperspace.
Exactly.
It's not
Oh,
like
We're not going through
nitroglycerin.
hyperspace.
It's not
so if we
nitroglycerin.
can. All right. I saw this movie before, and it ends badly for French ones. Okay. All right. Well,
I mean, the only other thing I can think of is we need the grab vehicle to get in to the compound past
Mhm.
the 6 security robots, which hopefully will be part of the response team to the laser mine.
Distraction.
Yeah.
right.
If there's an autopilot, yeah, send it back, and I guess we'll just have to liberate
Vehicle.
a air raft from their hangar.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, it's like, could we rig the air raft to actually lead them on a wild goose chase?
I just
Perhaps.
want to let you guys know I want to name this air raft SS Bishop. Okay, that's all I gotta say. I'm ready.
All right. Look,
I mean, it because here's the thing: is that I know that sending it away is stupid, But part
Mm-hmm.
of me is like, I think going into the back, we're gonna have the least amount of resistance.
Yeah.
And my fear is to have our vehicle seen. Not that it
Mm-hmm.
hasn't been seen already. We're assuming it hasn't been seen.
Right.
So
Mm.
that's my only thought.
Okay. It's not going to matter much if we're caught on security cameras or anything like that. They already look for us. But, all right.
I mean, they catch us on security cameras and they say, "Oh, known criminals."
Yeah, known criminals. Well, of course, they try to break
I mean,
in and steal something because that's what criminals do.
we cannot get less wanted.
Right. Okay.
All right. Well, Matt had to tap out. He wasn't feeling well, so
Yeah, yeah.
I would say, yeah, you can enact your plan next episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Works
Okay.
works for me.
And we have a week
All
to
right.
think about revising the plan.
Right.
Oh man, what would have been really fun about is, what if
Make
the
the
most
plan,
wanted
execute the plan. The plan goes off the
uh,
rails. Throw away the plan.
yeah,
Right.
no, but which one of us was the most wanted out of all of us? Because
It was
that
me.
would be.
He just said it was me.
Yeah. Laser
Oh yeah,
boy.
At the
no,
beginning.
no, right. No. Okay, we need you
I'm sorry.
because
I'm
otherwise,
sorry that you are not the most wanted.
I'm gonna fix that by the end of this episode.
I know that Fastol's FOMO is like kicking in right now.
Yeah. Well, I was a legendary spy master back in the day before I had to go freelance. You jerks, you should be looking for me, the real threat.
All right. Well, on that note, thanks for listening. Ryan,
Thanks, everyone.
for putting this together and running it. And we'll be
Yeah.
back next week to see
Okay.
how horribly this goes south.
Yep.
Oh, you have no idea.